What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Flair. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of vlogging. I got a tournament coming up this weekend, and today is Thursday. And so I'm just going to get ready today. It's going to spend the entire day cleaning my lures reels. You can see there. Right now I'm just loading up. I've got some fishing line down there, my Vicious fishing line, and just a whole bunch of plastics, Livingston lures. I have a whole box of Livingstons in there. Just a whole bunch of stuff that was in my room. I was laying in that corner down there. I have a whole bunch of new other lures down there, but I'm not going to take those to the tournament. These are just lures that were just laying around that I need to put in my tackle box before I head down to this tournament. I'm going to be fishing as a co-angler, and I've never been there, so I have no idea what I'm going to need, what I'm going to use. So that's why I'm loading up all this kind of stuff, the stuff that I don't really use very often. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking you through the day, showing you what I do. I'm going to try to film as many videos as I can because I'm going to have a lot of downtime in the hotel because I don't have a boat, so I'm not going to be able to like practice or anything. Once the tournament's over, it's a 2-day long tournament. Once it's over, I'm just going to go sit in the hotel all day long. So I'm going to try to do as much filming as possible today so I can get a ton of videos out to you guys throughout the next couple weeks. So yeah, so that's it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the day in the life vlog number 4. Alright guys, just got in the car, got stuff loaded up. I had 2 rods at my mom's house. I'm headed to my dad's because that's where I keep my my boat, all my tackle, all my gear, and I got, I don't know if you guys can see those couple boxes back there that I was just talking about. Just has a whole bunch of stuff that I've just been sent over the months, and you know, if I'm not going to use it within that month that I get sent, I usually just toss it in a box, and then right before a tournament, or if I know if there's something in the box that I need, then I gotta go through it. But this is probably the first tournament that I've ever gone so blind into, because it's the first tournament that I fished, not as a co-angler, but in the sense that I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna do, because I've talked to a lot of guys that have fished this lake, and people have told me I'm either going to be drop shotting smallmouth bass in 40 feet of water, or I'm going to be flipping and pitching brush in laydowns for largemouth. So that's a pretty big gap between those two. So I literally have to bring everything with me and then talk to my boater the night before and then rig everything up. So it's going to be kind of a challenge in that way. And I'm going to be traveling alone. This is the first tournament that I've ever traveled alone to. It's about a 3-hour drive, so it's not terrible. It's just straight north of where I'm at. It's on the border of Nebraska, South Dakota. It's a lake called Lewis and Clark. But I've never been there bass fishing. I've been there walleye fishing many, many years ago. And so it's going to be interesting. It's going to be my first trip alone. I got a hotel booked for 2 nights. I was going to just sleep in my car since I'm alone, but I wanted to be able to edit videos because I'm going to have a ton of downtime. So I wanted to have, you know, obviously Wi-Fi and that kind of stuff so I can edit the video. So I got a hotel for Friday night, Saturday night. So the tournament is Saturday morning and Sunday morning. It's a 2-day tournament. There's no elimination or anything. It's just 2 days long. And this is what you get when you live in Nebraska. Turkeys. Anyways, there's just turkeys everywhere. That's just how Nebraska is. But yeah, so it's going to be an interesting tournament, so I'm just going to spend today cleaning reels. I'm not going to tie anything on, actually. It's the first tournament I've ever gone to where I don't tie anything on. I'm just going to rig up all my rods with new line and what I think I'm going to need, put all my tackle in my car, organize it to the best that I can. Just going to bring just about every ounce of tackle that I have with me and make sure it's super organized. There's a meeting Friday night at 6:30, so I'm going to leave here around 3. Gonna drive up there, so I'll be vlogging the entire time. I'm not gonna have anything better to do. I'm gonna be alone, I'm gonna be bored out of my mind, so I'm gonna be vlogging the drive and everything. And then once I talk to who my boater is, once I figure out who that is, ask him, you know, are you gonna be flipping shallow? Are you gonna be drop shotting 40 feet of water? Are you gonna be cranking? Are you gonna be doing what? And once he tells me, I'm gonna spend Friday night, you know, 2-3 hours rigging up, tying on all my lures, and then getting the tackle that I think I will need for that day condensed down, so I'm not taking, you know, 40 different Plano tackle boxes into this dude's boat because he'd probably kill me. So anyways, that's kind of the scoop of what's going on. I'll take you through the rest of the day, just organizing tackle, going through everything, and like I said, I'm going to try to film how to spool a bait caster, how to spool a spinning reel, because I'm going to be doing that, how to clean a bait caster, I'm going to be trying to film as many videos as I can today while I've got time, because I'm going to have a lot of downtime to edit some videos while I'm in the hotel when I'm not fishing in the tournament. So that's it for now, and I'll catch you when we get back to the house. Well, as you can see, I took a lot of line off. Just working on getting stuff ready. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to need, like I've been saying, but 3 spinning rods is probably what I'll take down there. I'll probably take 2 on the boat. Just depends. I mean, if my boater says we're going to be drop shotting, I'll probably take 3 just to be safe. I'll take 3 with me. And here are all my bait casters. You can see, not all of them, but the majority of them. You know, they're all Lew's, of course. Majority of them are Denali. A couple Shields ones. I have 1 Halo, 1 Rick Clun. A little bit of variety, but I took all the line off the reels, as you can see there. There's a lot of backer on there, so you guys, that's what you guys are probably looking at right now, is backing. Took all the line off. I'm gonna clean them, take them apart, put new line on, put them on the rods that I think I'm gonna need, then load them up into my cart, which is a disaster right now, but working on it. It's a work in progress. Haven't touched tackle yet. Probably spend another hour and a half, 2 hours on reels, then maybe 2 to 4 hours on tackle, and probably an hour loading up the car, cleaning it out, filling it up with gas, checking the oil, putting air in the tires, all that good stuff. So just working on tourney prep. So that's what's going on now, but I'll pick up the camera when I start doing something different. Alright, I got an update for you guys. Over here cleaning reels, and all these nasty looking Q-tips came from these 3, and I've got let's see, 3, 6, 7 more, at least 7 more, so it's gonna be a long time. I've been working on it for like an hour. I took these 2 apart because they just weren't running right, and it looks like there was just a whole bunch of gunk in there, as you guys can see. It's just like nasty slime and grease, and it was just slung everywhere. So I took them all apart, cleaned them all out, and it's just such a pain. I don't think I'm gonna do that with any of these. These reels should be okay. None of them are really that bad, I don't think. Hope not, because taking apart reels is such a pain, and it takes way too much time. And so yeah, that's just a quick update for what I'm doing right now. Just cleaning reels. After I get done cleaning them, I'm gonna respool them, then start working on tackle. So probably about another 2 hours at reels, and then a couple hours at tackle, and then I should be ready to rock and roll. Alright, I got an update for you guys. I got all the reels cleaned. You see, I got a whole bunch of Q-tips here. I think I had like 10 or 15, I don't remember what I had to clean. Those were the ones that were just dirty, and right now I'm respooling. Got my box of vicious line there. I got 4 done, working on 5, and got, I don't know, like 10 more-ish. Just respooling, getting everything kind of taken care of. Ready to go for the tournament. Just throwing on 30-pound braid, some 50-pound braid, 17-pound fluorocarbon, 12-pound fluorocarbon, 14-pound fluorocarbon, 15-pound braid on my spinning reels with a 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. So I don't really know what I'm going to run into, so I'm just throwing a whole bunch of stuff on and going to hope for the best. So that's an update on what is going on. I'll catch you when I am doing something else. Alright, well, got all the rods rigged up with line. None of them have lures on it, but got them in my car. I'll show you guys a vehicle tour since I already have this all kind of cleaned out and ready to go. But yeah, you can see all those rods. I think I've got 13 of them. I'm going to throw another one in there. I got to get it tomorrow. So got line on, now I got all my tackle to work on. This is just so time consuming. What's it, like 3:30 maybe? Yeah, it's 3:30. I started working around 10:30, 11. So I've been working on it a long time. But a couple more hours, should be wrapped up, loaded up in my car, film a couple more vids for you guys, and be ready to roll tomorrow. Gonna leave around 3 p.m., get there around 6:30, and go from there. Alright, well, I got my tackle mostly organized. Obviously, I can't take this into someone's boat as a co-angler. They'd probably kill me. But I got everything labeled, organized, put back in place, a couple of treble hooks changed. Everything just ready to rock and roll. Gonna stick them in. I have those 2 carriers over there. That probably won't fit everything. It'll fit probably most of it. And I don't know, I don't really know how I'm gonna transport my stuff into the boater's boat. I don't know exactly like what he wants me to do, so I'm just gonna bring a couple like random tackle bags, a couple carriers, and all this tackle, load up in the back of my car, and then talk to him tomorrow night before the tournament, and just see what he wants me to do. If he'd rather have me, if he has, I don't know if he has compartments, I don't know if he just wants me to bring a tackle bag that can be up on the back deck or something, so I don't know. But I got everything labeled, organized, ready to rock and roll, so I'll get back to you when I have everything loaded up in the car. Alright, what's going on, guys? Just got everything loaded up. You can see the rods, and you can't really see anything else, but just driving back to my mom's house. Just left my dad's, got everything loaded up, and I'll show you everything that's in the back. I'm actually going to do a tow vehicle tour since I have everything loaded up and my car kind of cleaned up and ready to go. I'll go over just kind of the basics, obviously, of what my car is and everything, but yeah, I'll show you real quick what the back looks like, how I have it set up, how I travel to tournaments, how I do all that good stuff. We got everything loaded up, and so yeah, that's pretty much how my day went. It was really long, actually. I was gonna say it was quick. It was pretty long. It was like 7 hours of organizing stuff, and it was just, I mean, I like organizing fishing tackle, don't get me wrong, but it just gets old, you know, dealing with tackle all the time. But it's all right. It'll be okay. I got everything figured out, got everything finished up, so I'll show you what the back looks like with everything loaded up. Alright, what's going on, guys? I just pulled into a parking lot since I was just driving, and I was going to show you what the back of my car looks like. See, I made this little wooden thing out of just a bunch of junk, threw some duct tape on it, and made this little T-bar. Hopefully you guys can see this well, and it holds on my rods like this. I've got all my tackle. Move that off to the side. You can see all my tackles labeled, everything I got. Tackle. That box is filled with just a whole bunch of stuff, mainly plastics, but I got a new shipment of, you know, some Livingstons in right before this tournament. Got a whole bunch of good stuff. I got a GoPro. That's my waterproof case that I got for my GoPro, as well as another camera bag, some life jackets, a box full of line, in case I need to change any line for the tournament. I don't really know what I'm gonna run into, so I just brought a lot of tackle, a lot of line, a lot of rods, and yeah, so that's kind of how I have the back of my car set up. I just made a tow vehicle tour right before this, so you'll see a full video of my car. If you're watching this and want to see that, you'll see it in probably the next week or two. But yeah, that's it. So I got all my rods. See, brand new Vicious line put on there. Looks pretty good. Lew's reels, mainly Denali rods, couple Shields, Rick Clun, Halo, all that good stuff. So yeah, I'll see if I don't know if I'll continue to vlog throughout the rest of the day, because I'm not really doing anything. I think I'm gonna go out to dinner with a friend. Maybe I'll grab some fireworks, relax, since I spent all day working on fishing stuff, and then I'll pick up the camera again tomorrow morning and vlog the rest of that day. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. I don't really know. I might vlog some more, but see ya.